Imagine you're an early human. It is 2 million years ago in East Africa. The sun is blistering hot. You haven't had water in 2 days. You find a lake. It looks calm. It looks safe. You kneel down to drink. You cup the water in your hands. You don't see the eyes watching you. You don't see the shadow shifting beneath the surface. In a fraction of a second, the water explodes. A set of jaws, large enough to swallow you whole, clamps down on your torso. You are dragged into the darkness before you can even scream. This wasn't a rare accident. This was daily life for our ancestors. For millions of years, humans were not the apex predators. We were snacks. And the ruler of the ancient waterways was a monster so big, it makes the modern Nile crocodile look like a gecko. Meet Crocodylus Thorbjarnarsoni, the 27-foot beast that specialized in hunting humans. Let's talk about scale. A modern Nile crocodile is terrifying. It grows to about 16 feet. It weighs about 1,000 pounds. But the Thorbjarnarsoni was a biological tank. It grew up to 27 feet long. Its skull alone was the size of a grown man. If a modern crocodile is a pickup truck, this thing was a semi-trailer. The fossils of this monster were found in the Turkana Basin in Kenya. Today, it's a desert, but 2 million years ago, it was a lush, tropical paradise filled with lakes. And that was the problem. Our ancestors, species like Homo habilis, needed to stay near the lakes to survive. But the lake was the crocodile's living room. It was the ultimate evolutionary trap. To live, you had to drink. To drink, you had to risk being eaten. This crocodile didn't chase its prey. It didn't need to. Its anatomy was different from modern crocs. It had a wider, heavier snout. It was built for brute force, not speed. It would lie perfectly still in the murky water, looking like a floating log. It could hold its breath for over an hour. It waited for a hominid to come to the water's edge. When it struck, it used the death roll. It would bite, drag the human deep underwater, and spin violently to disorient and drown the victim. There was no escape. How do we know they ate humans? Because we find their fossils together. In the same sediment layers where we find early human skulls, we find these massive crocodile bones. Some paleoanthropologists believe that these crocodiles are the reason humans learned to be so cautious. The fear of dark water isn't just a phobia, it is a genetic memory. Your ancestors watched their friends and family vanish into the water, taken by this exact creature. So where did it go? As the climate in Africa changed, the lush lakes began to dry up. The lush environment turned into the arid landscape we see today. The massive prey animals disappeared and the water levels dropped. The king of the river was too big to survive in shallow puddles. It went extinct. But it left behind a smaller, faster cousin, the Nile crocodile, which continues the family tradition of hunting us to this day. We often think we conquered the world with spears and fire, but for millions of years, we were just items on the menu. If you think the water is safe now, you haven't met the whale that ate other whales. Click this video right here to see the true ruler of the ancient ocean.